Welcome to the 2022-23 season of the Washington Wizards, I guess rebuild, franchise era, I don't know what this is called. Here is game one against the Indiana Pacers. Here you can see the starting five for both teams. Our starting five is Monte Morris, Bradley Beal, Denny Avdija, Kyle Kuzma, and Kristaps Porzingis, while the Pacers are rolling with Halliburton, Buddy Hield, Benedict Mathurin, I don't remember who the four is, and Miles Turner running at the five. As you see, Bradley Beal warming up, as actually Jalen Smith at the four for the Pacers. And jump ball here will be Turner versus Porzingis, meaning in the middle, as Porzingis will go on and win the tip, and we are underway this season of year one. Starting off quick, we go over to Bradley Beal running a pick and roll with Kyle Kuzma, and Bradley Beal will hit the first shot of the year, hitting a nice fading midi. On the other end of the court, here is Buddy Hield out to Halliburton, and Halliburton splashes out the three. So the Pacers take an early 3-2 lead. We now continue on next possession. Avdija brings it up as we hit it over to Porzingis. Porzingis will dribble it over as Kuzma sets the pick. It'll get over to Bradley Beal, who takes a fading three, and he will splash that out. All 5 points of the year starting will go to Bradley Beal, as few possessions later now, Beal gets a double screen as he goes up and will draw the foul and hit both free throws, so he has all 7. On the other end, it's Buddy Hield going inside, tying up the game pretty quickly for the Pacers. We now jump over. It's 10-7 now as the Pacers have the lead. Beal off the pick now, has only 4 seconds. We'll call for a pick from Kuzma. We'll throw it up there, and there's the first point for Kyle Kuzma, as it's an alley-oop from Bradley Beal. Perfectly placed. Great finish from Kuzma as he gets his first points of the year. Now 13-9. It's Bradley Beal off the pick. He has 10 and is involved with all 12 points here for the Wizards. As it's now 13-12, Halliburton dumps it off down to Turner, and it would not stay 13-12 as Halliburton misses the corner three. I guess I lied, but it's now 14-13. Up, Bradley Beal misses. Weird sequence of events. We get the ball back. It's now Kuzma with 3 seconds left, working on the rookie Benedict Mathurin. He misses the layup, gets the board, pump fakes, and one finish at the rim. Kuzma somehow got the ball back there and finished it off. Anyways, now it's a 17-13 lead, but not for long, as it's now only a 2-point lead as Isaiah Jackson gets the book back, now 19-17. Barton gets blocked by Jackson. Again, weird sequence of how we got the ball back, I don't know, but Barton goes up and beats the buzzer. Now 19-all, Halliburton throws up a shot and beats the buzzer on his own end. Now 22-21, he can't beat the end of the first quarter buzzer, and that's how the first quarter will end. The Wizards stay up 1 against the Pacers, 22-21, heading into the second quarter. First possession of the second quarter, it's McConnell out to, I don't know who had the ball there, but it ends up in the hands of Miles Turner, who throws it down over Porzingis on the offensive end. Now the Wizards slowly bring it up, and they'll go back to old reliable Bradley Beal, who jumps up and, man, oh man, posterizes Jalen Smith at the rim. Great start to the year for Bradley Beal, already having a good game, and throws it down, and it's just the second quarter. On the other end, McConnell dumps it off to Turner, who lays it in. It's now a 3-point lead for the Pacers, as now the ball gets into Bradley Beal. Already has 16 points today as he drives in. He ends up passing it out to Porzingis. Porzingis goes down to the post. We'll kick it out to Kispert, and Kispert splashes out a three there in the corner. It's now a tie game at 29. Now inbound for the Pacers, it's McConnell bringing it up and dump it inside to Miles Turner, and Turner is picked off, or I guess not picked off, but picked by DeLon Wright, out to Kispert. Kispert back to Wright, deep three. Wright splashes it out, and the Wizards take the lead here with 7:10 left in the second. It's McConnell driving in, blocked off the backboard by Porzingis. Wright bringing it up now. Looking, drives inside, gets the layup to fall. It's an 8-0 or 8-0 run, I guess. That didn't last for long, but later in the game, Porzingis gets another block. Wright gets the board, passes to Beal. Beal goes out to Kispert and resets the offense with Wright. And 34-31, just about 6 minutes, we get the ball back to Beal. And Beal gets an open midi and splashes that out. 18 points for Beal as he has half the team points. On the other, or later, 38-31, Porzingis working in the post. He'll get his first bucket here on the post fade over Halliburton. It's now 40-31. Beal goes for a step back midi, gets fouled by Turner. They have a little argument here, but nothing amounts from it. And Beal will hit points 21 and 22 to give him a 9-point lead on the day with just 4 minutes in the second left. Beal off to a hot start. On the other end, Halliburton's doing good, but also Buddy Hield and one. He was having a good start to the game as well. You see points in the paint. We were allowing a lot in the paint, and Hield will get the free throw to fall. On the other end, Beal hits the midi again, 24 now on the game. And it's now 44-38. Bringing up the ball is Halliburton. As he drives inside, he goes to pass it out, and Hield is wide open for three. It's now a 3-point game. Ups it to a 5-point game. It's Buddy Hield. Goes to pass out, but it's stolen by Bradley Beal. I hope I don't mix up either of those names today. Murphy goes to pass out. Doesn't work. Again, another weird situation, but somehow Morris is wide open for three, and we splash that out. 49-41. I don't know what's happening with the loose balls. You can see a good contest here from Gafford, who just continues to run down the court. Rebound by Morris. Morris flips it up to Gafford, and just an easy slam here for the big fella. Now with 3 seconds remaining, Bradley Beal takes the last second shot but gets blocked, so there's still 0.5 remaining. Not much you can really do here. Really, you just got to try to get it into the paint, and they set a bunch of screens to get someone open. Hachimura gets open inside but does not have time for the dunk, and that's what he went for. 54-44 at halftime. You'll be able to see the leading scorers. Bradley Beal had 27 in the half. Tyrese Halliburton had 14 as their leading scorers. There are all these stats there. And now we kick off the second half. It's Halliburton bringing up the ball, drives in, and slams it down, just passing Avia. And on the other end, it's Halliburton splashing out another short shot as he was starting off this quarter on fire, trying to bring his team back into it. Quickly dumped off to Porzingis, who dunks it down. Now 58-51. Mathurin drives in, and the rookie gets it over Monte Morris, who's not a big body at all. 5-point game. Porzingis now in the post against Buddy Hield. He goes to the shimmy shot and splashes it out. Porzingis has 8. Really wasn't getting too much offense in with it because Bradley Beal was just taking over the game. But now pick and roll Will Barton. It's Kuzma, deep three, completely whiffs it. But inside, Porzingis offensive rebound, drop step on Miles Turner. Porzingis got 10. Now right back to Porzingis, who has his 5th rebound now, who just had 4. Kuzma drives in and 1. He'll hit the free throw, gets his 8th point of the day. Bad shot here from McConnell. It's rebounded by Gafford. Wright brings it up now. It's a 8-point game, a pick and roll here. Pick and pop, and Porzingis for 3. He'll hit it. 13 on the night for Porzingis, as now it's back 68-59. Mathurin inside, throwing it down, trying to help his team come back here. Wasn't doing much in the first half, trying to step it up in the second. Now it's DeLon Wright bringing it up, and we'll do a little dribble handoff to Kuzma. Kuzma drives in, finds Gafford, who's at the 3-point line for some reason, dumps it out to Porzingis. Zingis out to Wright for 3. He'll hit it. He now has 11 off the bench. Next possession, Porzingis in the post. Out DeLon Wright. He hits it again. 15, and now they take a 13-point lead as the Pacers call a timeout here. 77-64. Pick and pop, Porzingis mid-range. He hits it. 15, 6, and 6 is Porzingis' stat line here as they take a 15-point lead now. And on the other end, McConnell brings it up. He drives in and draws a foul from Kispert, who will hit. He will go on and hit both free throws. Now it's 79-66. McConnell on offense again. Drives in, throws up a fade. Misses, rebound. Bidatse, I don't know. But he gets the rebound and throws it down over Kispert. 81-68. Gafford blocks McConnell on the drive. Now on the other end, Monte Morris trying to bring it up. Gets an open three. He shoots it. It is off the mark. And now the last 20 seconds here on the offensive end, it's McConnell trying to drive in on Morris. And a good defense, but McConnell somehow gets it to fall there. Now Bradley Beal, 11-point lead here. He will have the last shot of the half. 8 seconds remaining. He gets the pick. Never actually gets the pick, but there we go. Gets it. Throws up a weird-looking shot. Rebound by Gafford. But they will take their 11-point lead into the fourth quarter, where Beal drives in, dumps it off to Gafford, misses, gets the rebound, pump fakes a couple times, gets the foul, just misses the and-one, but he'll get both free throws to fall. And here's Kuzma getting blocked by Jackson, or rebound Duarte. Duarte brings it down the court and goes and just slowly resets the offense, but Halliburton says, nah, I don't want to reset the offense. Dumps it down to Turner. Turner goes right up, and it's now a 9-point game. Beal, 3 seconds on the shot clock, gonna heave up a prayer over Jackson, and it falls. Bradley Beal just could not miss today. Right back at him, though, is Buddy Hield as he just splashes out a three. He was having a good game with Halliburton. Here's the pick and pop here. They give it out to Porzingis. Not open, so Porzingis does what he does. He goes into the post, backs down, pump fakes the fade, and goes up with the layup. 19 points for Porzingis. He also has 8 rebounds and 6 assists to this point. 9-point game. Morris lobs it up to Kyle Kuzma, who I think had his second lob here of the game. He was killing it down low on the lobs. Deep three here. I believe that was Halliburton. He misses. And rebound by Morris. Morris drives in. Doesn't know what to do, so he goes for a kind of fading floater. All in all, it worked out. We took the 13-point lead as the Pacers call a timeout. Beal off the double pick. Hits the midi. And it falls 34 on the night for Bradley Beal as he now gets a steal off Buddy Hield. Beal going, throws up a lob. Kuzma does a layup, but he finishes it. Takes the 17-point lead on Kuzma's third lob of the game. On the other end, Buddy Hield, he gets the layup to fall. He had 23 at the night, but it did not matter because Bradley Beal was doing everything in his power to outscore him. As here, Beal gets the ball again. He passes it out to Advia, who hits a midi, who was just his first make of the day. Now 102-85. This game's basically over. A dump off to Porzingis to get 21 for him. Bradley Beal, he somehow gets that tough layup to fall. Gets 36 on the night. He now gets a fast break opportunity. He now gets 38. This is basically just showing off Bradley Beal highlights now because the game's over. How about 41? Bradley Beal splashes out a three, and that would do it. He ended up getting 2 more points and finishing the game with 43. But it's a 113-96 win for the Washington Wizards here to start the year. Good game. I think player of the game was Bradley Beal. It wouldn't make sense. Porzingis also had a solid game. You can see Halliburton and Hield had great games, but everyone else for the Pacers just didn't really do too well. I mean, Mathurin had 13. Turner shot perfect. He just didn't shoot too much. Same with Jalen Smith, but it was really just Halliburton and Hield, and Halliburton wasn't really shooting that well from 3. But you'll see when we cut over to our team, Hield had 41. He was very efficient tonight. 14-21, 4 for 7 from 3. You see Porzingis had 21, 9, and 6 with 3 blocks. DeLon Wright had 14 points in 14 minutes. He did not miss a shot. He was our third best scorer. Kuzma had double digits as well. A couple of guys did struggle from the court or on the field. Like Morris went 1 for 6 from three. That was just because I couldn't time a shot up at all. But a good game here for the Wizards. You can see the team comparisons. I didn't really give myself enough time to read off any of those, so pause it if you want to see it. You can see here, I checked the social media to look around the league, and it says Paul George. I don't know what it said, unable to open a pod door or something like that. But he's out 8 to 10 weeks, and I went to go check, and he was the only injury after the first 3 days. And it's because he broke his right leg. Why can this man never stay healthy? Here are the league leaders and the standings to end the video. This is the first time I ever commented an NBA game, and I'm pretty sure it's very bad. But I'm trying here. I just want to get some content out. You also saw Jose Alvarado was one of the leading scorers after one game because he had a 34-point game. But yeah, thank you all for watching this episode of the Washington Wizards franchise. Next episode will be Game 2, our first home game against the Bulls, and then we'll get into some simulation. But guys, thank you all for watching this episode, and until next time, I will talk to you all later. Peace out.